Hello, my friends. This is MC Oda, and welcome to this episode of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. So let's get started. So I was down here at my spider grinder, repairing my tools for that I used up last episode, and I've been noticing that the performance of this grinder isn't like it was when I first created it, and I think I know why. If you listen closely, you can hear spiders even though we're not seeing any. Let me just listen. Yeah. So I think what's happening is, well I know what's happening because I've gone in and looked a few times, is that the spiders are climbing the walls. And when they climb the walls, that means they're not coming down the chute, and they're also preventing more spiders from spawning. So I think I need to spend a little time here. I think I might have a way that I can fix this, and I have no idea if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. So let's see. I'm going to have to get in here and clean up the spiders that are currently in here and get this spawner to where it's not spawning anything. Alright, so let me start with some torches. Okay, so here's the problem. See, there's one on the ceiling there. There's some in the ceiling here. And I think that's what's preventing the spawn rates in here. So even though you sometimes see them in the back corners, they're mostly climbing this front wall. And like, I'll come in here and there will be 5, 6, 7 of them all up on this front wall. And that's putting them a little too close to the spawner, so the spawner won't spawn more mobs. So that's what I'm going to try to fix, and I need to get in here. This is a bit dangerous. I tried to fix it with some signs on the wall here. I read something that said that they couldn't climb the signs, but apparently that was old information, and that was not at all correct. So I'm going to go ahead and try to secure this real quick. I think I'm going to keep the camera rolling just in case something crazy happens, but otherwise, if nothing crazy happens, I will see you in just a moment. Okay, I think that does it. I think this room is now secure. There shouldn't be any new spiders spawning. So let's go take care of the ones that are in the chamber right now so we don't have to listen to them the whole time. There we go. Alright. Alright, now let's see if I can fix this. I have an idea here. So the problem that I've noticed is that most of them crawl up this front wall, which makes sense, right? The water... Oh, hey, that's a problem with the sign. I didn't even notice that. Oh, this brick needs to be popped out. Well, that could have been... Well, no. Now it's flowing this way. Alright, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me compare it to the other side. I'm not sure what went wrong over there. That sign might have just broken the flow of the water. No, see, this one flows into the corner as well. Alright, looks like I got 2 problems to solve. That might be contributing to the spiders climbing the wall. If they get caught in that current, then they got nowhere else to go but up. Okay, so my thought was that, you know, they're getting up against this wall, and before they can get flushed down, they decide to start crawling. Every once in a while, one of them crawls up one of these back corners, but I don't think that's happening very often. So what I was thinking is the front wall is the thing that needs to be secured here. And my crazy idea was, and I did some Googling, and it seems like they crawl up pretty much everything. Like, there's really nothing that these spiders won't crawl up. But what I was thinking, and I was thinking this whole front wall, I could take it all off except maybe this this bottom one, and maybe up to here. And I was thinking I could just have a sheet of water flowing down, and then stopping it here with some signs so it doesn't go anywhere. And then Actually, I'm not sure how I'll stop it with signs. I might have to stop it with fence posts or fence gates. But then I can have just this sheet of water, so if they do decide to climb up, they'll only get up one block and then they'll hit water and they won't be able to climb, and eventually, hopefully, they'll fall back into the water without, they'll fall back into the water instead of like just staying on the wall. So, first thing I'm going to have to do is create an infinite water pool. And actually, first let me take these out and see if replacing these causes that water to fix itself. So I don't remember it going into the back corner earlier. All right, let's try to solve that problem first before I go into my crazy idea. Oh, that's right, I have another one here, don't I? That could be contributing. All right. Now, let me set up an infinite water pool. Or an infinite water source. I'll do that out here. Okay, so let me put these blocks back, because I think if these aren't here, the water is going to go to the nearest spot and then flow over. But if these are here, then it should hopefully just come to the edge. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could just raise it up one. Maybe I could just do that. How does that look? Well, that still just takes it to there. That didn't gain anything. Which makes sense. You would need one here and here as well. All right, let's try that. Well, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's try that over here, too. All right, I think I solved this problem. So this water is all flowing the correct way. And I don't even need the one in the middle now. It's got enough strength to get all the way up to the signs. Excellent, okay. So fix that problem. All right, let me get all this stuff that... Okay, let's see. Was accumulating there. All right, so now I'm going to try to take down this wall and replace it with the sheet of water. Oh, this feels like it's just going to go horribly wrong, but theoretically this should work. And you know what? I'm going to have to... well, here, let me take out the wall first, and then I'll reevaluate what I need. I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, so I cleared out this front wall here, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I made a couple of fence gates just so I can try out my idea. So what I was thinking, so I don't want anything to be in this block, so I figured I'd stop the water here. So if I were to put a fence gate there, that should hold the water in. Even if I do that, that should hold the water in. But the spider could still climb up to this, up through this, and then hit the water and fall back down. So if I put a row of fences here, and I'm hoping that the water physics will just fall straight down and stop at that point, and they'll see that as the low point. I haven't decided how I'm going to figure out this little lip here. Actually, this could be pretty much, this would be the same because it's just at the same level. All right, yeah, okay, let me try this. All right, this might actually work, I think. Okay, all right, let me grab a few more fence gates. All right, let's go ahead and put the rest of these fence gates in. And then I can see if the water behaves the way I'm thinking it's going to behave. Okay, so I cut a little notch in the ceiling because if you were to put water just up against a wall, it's going to try to spread out, right? So if I did that, see how it kind of spreads outwards. But if it's up in the little trench, the way I did up there, if it's in this little trench here, and it's okay if it tries to spread sideways, but I just want to demonstrate it won't come outwards, right? So that's what I'm looking for. So what I'm thinking is I can get up in here. I can put one here. Awesome. Okay. And then one here. That makes that an infinite water, right? Can I seriously not? Why is it not clicking on that? I don't understand. Why am I not picking up the water? What's happening? What's going on? Okay. Oh, I bet my water bucket is kind of hitting this flowing one first, and it's not getting to the other one. Oh, geez. All right, how do I get up in there to target it then? Holy cow. Oh, that's bizarre. Okay, maybe I have to get up above it. All right, let's try that. All right, this is I am in new territory here. I have not done anything like this before, and I'm just hoping the water physics would work. Okay, so maybe I have to do all this from up here. Okay. All right, there's my access. Just make sure it's lit up. Okay, now they should form an infinite water source, right? Huh. Maybe because there's nothing underneath them that's not doing it. Okay, let me start out this way then. We will put... Oh, wait a minute. Why is there a water source down there now? What is going on? Okay, things are happening that I just don't understand. Okay, so if this is where the water is going to be, let me put some dirt below that so I can just have make a stream of water. Okay, I need to keep going. Let's see how much further. There we go. All right, now just do an infinite water source. Thank you. All right, so now that is in place. And I need to put a cap over it to keep the light out. So let me put some of these stone bricks back up here. All right, now let's go down into the room, and it should just be, it's not there yet because of the dirt. Okay, so now if I break out this dirt, it should just flow straight down and end there. All right. Well, it is doing what I was hoping it would do. Yeah, so even if a spider gets on this one and tries to climb up one, actually he won't be able to climb because of the fence. Oh, but now if they, okay, the reason why I was thinking I need the fences to be open is because spiders can still spawn here, right? Because they can spawn 4 out from the cage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't want them to land on top of the fence. That's why this wasn't a solid block. I wanted this as something that the spiders could fall through when they spawn. So if I open these up, then the spiders that spawn on the edge here will still be able to fall through it. But then if they try to climb up that wall later, they're going to get hit with this water. That's my idea anyway. Okay, so let's scoot back in here, trying to fight the current with no boots, or the boots that aren't worth water. Okay, here we go. So I think that was I think that looks good. That's exactly what I was thinking I wanted to try. So we'll see if this works. All right, so I guess all I need to do now is put these waters back and then start hitting these dirt blocks off of the tops of these. Okay, so this should... Oh, I didn't want that to happen right there. Oh, man. So what's going to happen if they get into this flow? How is it going to flow? It's still pushing me in this direction, so that might be okay. So if they were over here on the edge, how would it flow? All right, still pushing me. It's still pushing me. All right, good. Okay, all right, that might be okay. All right, let's assume that's going to be okay. All right, so I need to plan my exit. My exit's going to be over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start knocking down these dirt squares and starting to get these guys spawning again. Let's see, is this right? That needs to go. They go in there. Yeah, I think that's right. Now, if they see me in here, they're probably going to try to fight the current to get to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like this. Go. Alright. They're flowing in. That's good. Alright, let's see. Let me plug this up here. It should be there. Alright. Let's see if that works. Alright, already I feel like there's more coming down here. I don't hear any spiders. Alright, well I'm going to sit here and grind for a while and get, heal up these items, and then I'll see if it performs any better. Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so I've noticed something interesting. A couple times when I cleared out the chamber, I could still hear some spiders. And I heard one that sounded like he was coming from above, and then I heard him die. So I'm wondering if they're actually climbing up that water, like they're swimming up the water stream, but then maybe drowning if they stick around at the top of it. So I want to see what's going on in there, and there's only one way to do that, and that would be to go get some new tinted glass and make a ceiling over this thing and just observe it for a few minutes and see what's happening. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go run and grab some tinted glass, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my tinted glass. Now I want to get up on top of this thing so I can turn the roof into a tinted glass so I can see what's going on. So let's pop in here. So that's the wall that I can't breach here. So let's just kind of stair step up this way. Alright. And I need to find the roof without knowing where it actually is. Oh, well. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the roof is right here. Oh, this is also a problem. I can see light. I mean, there's light getting in there. But, okay, so let's start making this. Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't break anything. Okay, will the water go back? Dang it! Oh, no! I knew that. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's going to be an issue. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I might have to remove all this water for now and hope those spiders just stay low and don't mess with me too much. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to remove all this water. And I can't do it from there because that's infinite. I need to start from here. Yeah, because that once it goes out, it doesn't fix itself. That's one of the problems with water. Ah, water physics is crazy in this game. Like, I have a pretty good grasp on it. Yeah, I've been playing for so long, and you have to use water for a lot of things. But sometimes it's still just the behavior sometimes baffles me. Alright, so all that should subside. And, really? Is that a water slide? Don't tell me everything. What's going on? That was weird. What's going on down there? Why are those turning into source blocks? Oh god, how many of them are going to now come up through there? Alright, well let's just start getting this ceiling on. Oh jeez. Alright, well I'm going to start doing this, and again, I'll keep the camera rolling just in case something really bizarre happens. But if nothing exciting happens, then I'll just see you once this ceiling is complete. Alright? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this water back in place. Alright, let me get the water back in place. Because these guys are climbing up this slot here. So for this water, I'm gonna have to put the dirt trench underneath it again. Yeah, what happened down there was that the chamber got full and the spiders couldn't get into it, and then they all started climbing up the walls. And a lot of them would get to the top and fall down, but most of them were, some of them were getting through. Oh, and there's light coming in from the chamber, but hopefully that's dark enough that the spawners still behave at max capacity. I'm assuming they would. It's one thing that's neat about this tinted glass. You kind of get a view into stuff you can't normally see, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I haven't really used it much since it came out, but I'm already seeing some of the benefits. All right, so we can now observe this. I don't need to make this any bigger. Okay. Oh, I gotta knock the dirt out. Oh. Okay. Alright, so now this should go back to flowing straight down. Alright, I know it's letting some light through, but that shouldn't be a problem. Well, let me cap that off, just in case it is a problem. Alright, so now the only light is coming in from that, and those light levels shouldn't be preventing any spawns. Alright, so let's observe this for a few minutes here and see if any of the spiders try to swim up the water. Now see, that chamber is filling up again. or it's starting to get filled up. So pretty soon they're going to have no choice but to try to climb. But I want to see if they climb on their own before that's full, or if they do climb, what happens when they get into this water. That's really what I want to know. Okay, it's getting full, so they're going to try to start climbing. Well, boy, they're really packing in that chamber, aren't they? Oh, wow, look at them come shooting out. That's crazy. This is bizarre. This is weird behavior. Okay, see, he's trying to climb. Okay. He's not even getting past those fence gates. Oh, no. Okay, so he's in the water. Okay, so he's floating up. Okay, and he jumped back down. So let's see. Okay, he's coming all the way up. He's here. He's at the top. And see, look, I think he's going to drown. He's freaking out. Look at him just wigging out. I don't know if you can see that because it's really dark. But he's totally freaking out. Well, he was. Let's see if he's going to start taking... There he is. He's taking drowning damage. Awesome. Okay, so the water isn't preventing them from coming up. Well, it is in a way. It's probably less of them are going to climb up because of the water, but the few that do will at least... well, first of all, they're going to get pulled over a block, and they're going to hopefully be outside of this spawning range. But they'll also drown once they're up here. Well, let's see, what's this guy do? He's kind of riding the edge. Yeah, see, he gets all the way up in it, and he's going to drown too. Let's see if he does. Oh, there's a couple of them up here. They're drowning. Yep. All right, so I think what that's going to do is anything that does come up here is going to drown. And right now, more are probably coming up because that chamber is so full. All right, so I think that might have actually fixed it. Oh, awesome. Oh, my Lord, what a crazy idea. All right, let's clear this out. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Look at all this XP. All right. Well, I was going to say that 30 ding was what I was actually hoping for. Because this guy... There we go. He doesn't have him breaking, though. Just in case you're wondering, these two were unenchanted and I just stuck mending on them. But since mending is pretty much free for me now, I went ahead and removed it so I could try to start getting some good enchantments on these. But let's see. Let's run back up there now that the chamber's empty. And see what kind of behavior we see out of these guys now. Because maybe most of them might have just been climbing because they couldn't fit. I just want to see if they're going to try to climb just regularly. I'm really curious what that light level is in there. I wonder how many are actually going to spawn all the way out here. Ooh, that one spawned pretty far out. Okay, so he's okay, so alright, so that one came up and he should drown. Okay, so it looks like one out of every, dozen or so might try to climb. Looks, but he's also one that spawned kind of over here on the side. But most of them are getting caught in the water stream, and they're not even trying it. All right, I think this is going to work. Excellent. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to grind out some levels here and try to get some good enchantments on these items, and then I'll see you in a little while. All right, so after doing a whole bunch of grinding, I finally got my axe and my shovel up to the max stats that I wanted them to have. And oh, one other thing is I moved the glowstone from underneath these chests to up in the ceiling. When I saw that light spread from in there, it worried me that too much light was getting in there. So I'm going to head back home now and see what other kind of upgrades I can do today. Oh, wow. Was not expecting all that. Okay, so last episode I found some ancient debris and I smelted those up. So I think I need to apply these to some tools here. So I'm thinking, let's see, let me make the netherite ingots. Boom, nice, awesome. All right, I'm thinking, oh, I gotta make the crafting bench for it. That's another one that I'm not sure how to make. Let's see. Is it iron on top of the 4 wood? Yes, it is. All right. Maybe I'm learning the crafting recipes of these things after all. I usually have to look them up. All right. So I think definitely my pickaxe is going to get one of them because that is my workhorse. I use this thing for everything. So he's going to be the first one. So now Otis Silk is maxed out. All right. And I think the other one is going to be my sword. Because I'm hoping that, I'm pretty sure it does more damage once it's upgraded. So this says 10 attack damage, 11 attack. Yeah, so it does. It does a little more damage. So I'm going to definitely do my sword. All right. Fantastic. Got my first couple of netherite tools. That's a nice little milestone. Okay, some other upgrades I wanted to do around home. I started working on putting some grass and stuff back into the area. I still need to finish that. I'll probably do that off camera. That's pretty boring. But I wanted to do something to spice up this shack over there. And I'm not really certain what I want to do with it. I don't want to, one thing I don't want to do is roughen it up. Like, I don't want it to be like a rundown shack. So I definitely don't want to like start putting like holes in it or anything like that. So I'm thinking a couple things I was thinking, and I'm not sure if this is going to look good or not. I'm going to just try it and see. And actually, you know what? I want some shutters as well. Let's see. Those would be the spruce trapdoors, right? Okay, so let me just grab some spruce and I'll just run out there. Okay, so I had this idea of some way that I could spruce up this this plain old oak walls here. And I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to look good or bad. Well, let's see. First of all, I did bring these lanterns. I just wanted to put some little lights on the front porch here. There we go. Those look nice. Okay. Let's see. I should probably, maybe I should change the color of the wood for this front step here. And maybe change these. I don't know. But here's what I was thinking with these signs. I was thinking I could add some texture to the, oops, I didn't mean to put a letter on that. Oh, jeez. Oh, my axe is really efficient now. That's right. Okay. So I was wondering if I could just put like some signs across just to give it a little bit of a textural difference, a little bit of a dimensional difference, you know. And I guess, you know, the sides here can have a couple small windows. There's no harm in that. So let's stick those up here. I think I do want to put some shutters on there, but now these signs, I don't want them on every single one, but maybe if I just stick them on like every other row like that. I don't know. I don't know how that looks. I don't know if that's good or bad or indifferent. Well, let's see. If I do put them on every block, I wonder how that looks. And I know I'm going to put shutters here, so let's see. You know, it adds texture, adds a little bit of depth. I don't know how good it looks though. You know what? Let me put some shutters here real quick and kind of complete the look. Maybe that'll help things along. So I'm going to have to get some spruce for this. Oops. There we go. Spruce shutters here. All right. You know, I think that's coming together. The signs don't look quite as awkward now. You know, I think that actually helps, honestly, because it's also just the ever so slightly darker, though the wood grains are like, the pixels of the wood grains are packed in tighter. And it's a slightly different color. It gives it some shadow and some depth. I think I like that. Awesome. I'll tell you what. If I want your honest opinion on this. What do you think that looks like? If you think that using these signs to add some texture and some depth actually works, or if you think I'm completely off the mark here and that just kind of looks bad. You won't hurt my feelings, trust me. But I would absolutely love to know what you think, because I kind of think it looks good, but I could easily be talked out of that opinion. So yeah, drop me a line. Let me know what you think. If you think that looks good, or if you think I really messed up on that. I should do these one at a time so those guys don't get out. All right, let me do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go with it for now, and if I hear any, if I get any good arguments against it, I might take these down. All right. Get my shutters. Now, I think the back, I'm just not going to mess with, because how often am I going to see the back? It's kind of like the back of this thing. I'll almost never see that back, and I really don't care if the few times I see it, it looks like that. So I think I'll leave the back of it alone. Let's see. So now, the front, you see, I kind of like that. I kind of do. That's awesome. Okay. So now the oak on oak here is not looking so great. Maybe I could do the signs here too. Might as well kind of keep that. Oh, I can't do it there because of the lamp. The lamp's going to have to come out a little bit. Oh, that netherite. Oh, it's so fast. Should I have little shutters on this? I don't know. It might look funny. Well, you know what? There's not going to be one at the chest. That's fine. All right. Yeah, see, I originally thought I was going to do signs for that spider spawner, so I made a bunch. Plus, I took down a bunch that were already there. I think that looks pretty good, honestly. Okay. That's why I had like a ton of signs. Oh. There we go. I want that in one. I want it even with here. Okay, there we go. And there. Okay. So let's take a step back. All right. I'm liking this. All right. let me go sleep real quick since the sun's going down, and I'll think about what I want to do with these posts here and the front porch. Okay, so I got a few different things from inside there, and a couple things I'm going to try out. Let's see. So first of all, I'm not sure that the porch has to be a different color wood. As long as we break up the oak with this, I think we might be okay on that. And also, what I'm thinking for with this porch is I can give the illusion that it is actually sitting up, and it'll break up that solid oak look. It'll give it some depth there. So that if I do the porch like this, I think that's going to look better. And then just the fact that it's it's broken up a little bit. See, this looks kind of boring and plain, but now this, it has some color, because it's a little lighter and a little darker because of the shade, and some texture. I think that looks a little better. So let me do this. So that might be all I need to do to the actual porch, is just add these stairs, and that might be enough to give it some depth. Okay. All right, so now I had a couple ideas for these. So I was thinking one thing I might be able to do is the actual support ones. I was thinking maybe I could make these stone brick posts. Oh, they don't attach. That's right. I should have learned that lesson from the fence. Well, they don't attach. But wow, I can fit through that pretty easily, huh? I wonder if a zombie could. Yeah, because the whole point here is I want to keep the zombies from, like, breaking that door. Actually, you know what? Because that door is not actually going to be used, I could do the whole open door trick. So a zombie won't try to break down an open door. So if you can put a door in here where this is the closed position, then that's the open position, the zombie won't try to punch it. Normally I don't do that at home, because if you use like a pressure plate with that, it will always snap it back to that position. But that will keep the zombie from breaking the door, so I don't necessarily need all of these fences. Right? I really just need, and I don't need those either, I really just need the supports. Okay, so that might help a little bit. I don't know, though. I feel like it does still need a railing, though, to complete the look. Alright, so let's, I don't think I don't think the stone's gonna work. So I did bring a couple different wood types. Of course, I brought some spruce, so we can see what that looks like. It is a slightly different color than that, and it's a slightly different color than that. So that's one thing I could do to break it up. The other thing I brought was some, jeez, what did I just hit? Man, I'm already not used to the efficient axe. I'm just like popping everything. Oh. There we go. Alright, I also brought some dark oak fences down here with me to see how that would look. Oh, jeez. I can't aim either. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got dark oak. So if I use dark oak for this, say the railing was back and that was still dark oak. Okay, so that's that. And then what if we'll complete the look with the spruce over here, just to see what it looks like. Alright, and then I also was thinking I could see what birch looks like on here. See if, because I'm thinking of like, I had a house with a front porch like this that kind of like stretched the whole front of the house. It's a small house. It was, I was about to say, it was a starter house, but it really was. It was a small house. It was the first one I bought. And the pillars that were supporting the roof here on the front porch they were all painted white. So maybe this lighter birch would actually work for that. You know. So let's see. And then if another thing I could try is if I don't have to worry about the zombie breaking the door, I don't necessarily need the gates. So maybe I could actually bring the pillars all the way out to here and do like a railing, but then you can just walk up. All right, so let me step back and look at these different options. So we've got the spruce. I feel like that's just pulling this same color all through it. I think now the house is still just two colors. The birch. Not a huge fan of birch. A lot of people aren't a huge fan of birch. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, like, it doesn't look bad. It definitely has its uses. But I think it looks a little out of place here. If I use the dark oak... Oh, that's too dark. Now I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, I think I'm going to go birch. Just because I don't want this same color, just the same color all wrapping through it. Although that might be okay. I want to break it up a little bit. I think this does that. And this is just too dark. Doesn't make sense. Who gets a wood railing on their house and then paints it really, really dark? You usually don't. Usually if you have a dark railing, it's because it's like wrought iron or something. Alright, I'm going to commit to the birch and see how that grows on me. And hey, if you do drop me a line about the signs, drop me a line about the birch and let me know if you think that looked okay. So let me run back and get some more birch wood so I can make these fences. Okay, I got some birch wood down here, and I'm pretty sure these grass blocks will grow in. Yeah, they will. Okay, good. Most of them have. Excellent. All right. Let's see how many fences I'm going to need. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Okay, so just a couple recipes worth. Okay, there we go. I think I like it. Yeah, it breaks it up a little bit. Yeah, I like it. I think that might be all this thing needs if I go overboard. See, that's the thing with detailing. I mean, there's so many people who are just so good at it. But I see some detailing, and if you do too much, it just makes things look like a big, jumbled, chaotic mess. And I've seen builds like that, by the pros, and everyone's just like, "Wow, that's so beautiful." And I look at it, and I'm like, my eyes can't focus on anything. It just looks like a pile of a jumbled pile of stuff. But that at least has some texture. It has some, color variations. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm going with it. Okay, I think I have one last improvement I need to make on the shack to finish it up. And then I think we are all good. Let's see. I want to get up here on the roof. All right, where do I want I'm going to give it a chimney. Let's see, where do I want it? Do I want it on the front here so you can see it? Whoa. Hey, zombie. Okay, you already took all that fire damage and this thing didn't kill you in one hit? What's going on? All right. Actually, I think this chimney, it might not come like that's kind of coming off the side. This one might just come right out of the middle, maybe, or just off of one side like this, off of the top. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see how that looks. So let's see. this would be the wall of the house, so it would make more sense to be kind of here. There we go. And put these around it. But these aren't going to be able to block the other sides. I don't like that you can see them. Okay, well maybe on that side then I can make some stairs. And of course I put all my wood away. Let me go get my wood. Okay, got my spruce stairs. Yeah, I don't like the visible fire. That doesn't look good. Alright, so maybe these sides can be replaced with a stair. Perfect. Awesome. And actually, I think I kind of want the chimney to go up. Do I want to go up one more? See, that doesn't look like it's sticking up very high. And you're going to see that fire from like everywhere else. So if I just do this, I'll have to make 2 more trapdoors. And I brought stairs, not raw wood. Okay, let me go get some more trapdoors. Okay, got my trapdoors. I'll kind of actually come at it from the road this time. I think this looks pretty good. I really do. And I actually like that I don't have to mess with the gates to get up here, and I can put these supports a little closer where they would normally be. I like the... Oh, did I really? Okay. I might just have to get that fence off camera. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's step back and take a look at that. Let me get rid of these dirts back here. I like it. Looks good. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. All right. Awesome. Okay, well, I think that's an episode. I think I accomplished some much needed tasks today. I got that spider spawner working more efficiently. And yeah, when I was grinding through those tools, it definitely worked much better. And every once in a while, I would hear a spider dying up in that water stream. So they were definitely flowing a lot better than they were before. So that was definitely a needed improvement. And yeah, got some upgraded tools, and we got that shack looking a little nicer. So awesome. Well, hey, thanks for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. All right. Until then, you take care. Bye bye.